What is going on, guys? We have some really good and really bad news in the highline motor coach industry, and today I wanted to take a moment to share with you some of the good and bad things going on in the industry, and then talk about some of the stuff we're doing on the channel to try to get you guys the best luxury RV content out there. So a lot of you saw in a previous video the Winnebago that I recently bought, and it's getting really warm out in Florida this time of the year, so let's cruise inside the Winnebago. I've got some important stuff to talk to you guys about. Now, talking about Winnebago, a lot of you remember 5 years ago when Winnebago bought Numar, and I actually went and interviewed the VP of sales at the time, John Samut, about that acquisition. But there have been some pretty big shakeups recently that I gotta tell you guys about. All right, so this we've been using as an editing office, getting a lot done. I'm very impressed with the Navion. A huge thanks to Brad at the Motor Coach Store for hooking me up with a great deal on this unit, and a huge thanks to the previous owners for taking such good care of this coach. But I wanted to fill all of you in that recently there was some, I would say, major layoffs. I think they called it a workforce reduction at Numar in Napanee, Indiana. Those of you that follow the channel know that I put Numar in the highest light of production motorhomes, and I've been trying to get you guys as much info as possible on these layoffs. Now, it seems like everybody up in Napanee has been extremely tight-lipped about all of this, but I can tell you when we look at some of the key people, Matt Miller is no longer with Numar. John Samut, the vice president that I interviewed several years ago, retired several months before this happened. So it was kind of interesting that a lot of the key people retired, and then there were a lot of layoffs shortly after. And these are people all the way from the factory to office jobs, and people that had been there for decades. Some of the stories that I heard off of the record were pretty wild. So it will be really interesting to see what happens with Numar. Now, I've got some more bad news about another Highline RV dealer that I want to share in a second, but let's talk about some more good news. And that good news, we got to go back into the bedroom to talk about this. We just got super hooked up with a bunch of goodies to give some of you as gifts. This is a Brooklyn Bedding chunky knit weighted blanket, extremely high quality, that you can get at rvmattress.com. And then they also have these pillows, extremely high quality pillows. And those of you that have been following the channel know I'm a big fan of Brooklyn Bedding, rvmattress.com. They make high quality mattresses. They have a 10-year warranty, 120-night sleep trial, and free shipping within the US. I really appreciate them supporting the channel, and we're going to try to get you guys some more owner interviews, and we're going to give some of these blankets and pillows away to some RV owners. Now, there's a hot rod Prevost that we're hoping to get you guys a tour of in the near future, and we'll definitely be hooking up the owner of that coach with either a blanket or a pillow as soon as we can make that happen. And I think the first major upgrade I'm going to have to get for this RV is going to be a Brooklyn Bedding mattress, and the nice thing about that is they come in all different sizes. So whether you have a bunk coach, or this has the two twins that turn into more of a king size style bed. So I'm going to measure exactly how large this area, and then I'm not going to have to lug a huge mattress in here. I'm going to be able to bring it in here, unbox it, and then the mattress kind of unfolds. It's really cool how that happens. And the best part about Brooklyn Bedding is we're able to get you guys a 25% off discount when you use the coupon code Andrew Steele at rvmattress.com. I will leave that in the description below. We're really excited to be partnering with Brooklyn Bedding in the 2024 year to try to find you guys the best content, and I'm really excited to hook up some RV owners with the coolest RVs with some cool goodies from Brooklyn Bedding. And if you want to get one of those cool blankets or pillows, check out rvmattress.com. Now, we have a lot of other news about the channel and some tough news that I'm not looking forward to sharing with you guys, but I've got to talk about some exciting things happening in the industry. We recently had an opportunity to film a brand new Prevost conversion company that's going to be priced below $2 million. The styling on this coach is epic, and we're working on editing all of that footage and really looking forward to sharing that with you. I think this company is going to really shake up the industry, and that coach will be on display at different locations throughout the United States. So we're going to try to get you guys that info as soon as it rolls in, but I'm really excited about that. We test drove the coach, and we've been using a decibel meter. We've done about 5 or 6 test drive videos now in the last month where we walk the coach without anybody talking, with just the microphone, and use a decibel meter. So a lot of you have been requesting that for a lot of years. We're trying to step these videos up and give you guys the best videos possible. So I appreciate all of you that are subscribing. Now, talking about more exciting content on the channel, we are planning on heading to the For Travel headquarters in Nacogdoches, Texas. I'm a huge fan of For Travel. I'm really excited about this trip coming up soon, where we're gonna dig deep and get you guys as much info as possible on For Travel. So definitely worth checking that out coming in the near future. Now, talking about my Winnebago a little bit, I've got some more really exciting news. The owner of an incredible RV site, a multi-million-dollar RV site, offered to let me use that for a couple nights. So I'm looking forward to you all coming along on a road trip in this Winnebago RV to this insane waterfront, oceanfront RV site, unlike anything I've ever seen. I've heard that this is arguably the nicest RV spot in the entire world. So that's going to be coming in the near future. So looking forward to getting that for you guys. We've been using this RV a lot as an office, but I'm really looking forward to getting out and exploring in this coach a little. And I'm planning on making some comparison videos comparing this Winnebago to the leisure travel van Unity. I've owned both. I owned a 17 Unity, and this is an 18 Winnebago Navion. So very similar in price, very similar in options. So it will be fun to experience this Winnebago more. So I have a user perspective when comparing it to the leisure travel van. Now, there's some other big news too. There's some big stuff happening in the Sprinter RV world. I heard a rumor that there is a new Sprinter conversion company that's going to be really taking the Class B market by storm. So there's been a lot of stuff happening behind the scenes in the RV industry that we haven't been able to talk about. A lot of the stuff is going to be coming to fruition in the near future, so I'm really excited. Now, there is one other really tough piece of news to share with you guys, and I'm still trying to confirm all of the details. I don't want to be spreading rumors, but I want to give you guys a heads up. There is a very well-known luxury RV dealer that is rumored to be closing. It's still showing that they're still in business, so we will see what happens here in the near future. But I did hear from a very credible source that a very large Highline dealership is going to be closing. As soon as we get more details on that, I will be sharing that with you. Now, in the meantime, we're going to be over at the Motor Coach store. We have not been able to keep up with all of the coaches that are coming and going. Brad has been hand selecting some of the nicest low-mile Highline motor coaches in the country. So we're going to be doing lots of videos over there, test driving the coaches and going through them in depth. We've been trying to get them at night to show the exterior lighting at night. So we're listening to all of you that are leaving comments. We want to continue to make the best videos possible for you all. We really appreciate everybody supporting the channel, like Brooklyn Bedding, RVmattress.com. So if you do need a new mattress for your RV, definitely check out RVmattress.com and make sure to use that coupon code Andrew Steele for the 25% off discount. We greatly appreciate all of you, and we hope you're all having a great day. Thanks again.